wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. How are you today? I hope all of you are in good and healthy condition. And always be happy because happiness will increase our immune system. So keep being happy, okay? Let me introduce. Let everyone. Hello everyone. How are you today? I hope all of you. Let me introduce myself to you all as MC or Master of Ceremony. My name is Miss Deandria Natania Kanai Ramdan from SD Bakti Mulia 400 Class 40 Cambridge. Today, Friday, 11 March 2022, we have a special day because we are going to have a student talk activity collaboration of Bakti Mulia 400 School. Kakak Tiara will guide us to talk to the speaker, so please pay attention. Kakak Tiara, time is yours now, please.
Thank you, Deandra. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, everyone, and good afternoon. How are you all today? I hope you're all in good condition and in good health. I want to welcome to our distinguished guest, Bapak Sutrisno Muslimin as KPH Bakti Mulia 400, to the distinguished guest, Manager of Education Bakti Mulia 400, Head of Principal of Bakti Mulia 400, and the Vice Principal, teachers of Bakti Mulia 400, and also to the proud student of Bakti Mulia 400. Today is a very exciting day because today we once again meet to have another student talk show. Yay! Well, today's theme is going to be Going Global with Science. That's why today we are going to use English because English is an international language. Well, today we will be discussing with students from junior high school of Bakti Mulia 400 that have achieved some great accomplishment winning an international science competition at South Korea, getting bronze medal. Before we start, let's say Basmalah firstly together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Now, let's welcome Bapak Sutrisno Muslimin as he will give us an opening speech. Hello, Bapak Sutrisno.
Oke. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirrabbilalamin. Wabihi nasta'in wa ala umuri dunya waddin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in amma ba'du. Faqad qala Allah Ta'ala fil Qur'anil Karim. A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Yarfa'illahu alladziina amanu minkum walladziina utul ilma darajat. Terima kasih. Pada siang hari ini ada suasana baru yang dibangun oleh Sekolah Bakti Mulia 400. Saya sebagai KPH sangat bersyukur karena kita semakin maju sebagai sekolah dan mudah-mudahan ke depan Tiara kemudian dia ya itu akan menjadi pemimpin-pemimpin global, pemimpin-pemimpin yang nantinya bisa mewarnai kehidupan ini. Saya memang sebagai KPH mendorong betul bahwa Sekolah Bakti Mulia 400 akan menjadi model bagi sekolah-sekolah di Jakarta dan Indonesia. Terus terang, saya punya kedekatan dengan beberapa orang-orang hebat di Indonesia ya, yang sekarang misalnya Gubernur DKI Jakarta, Mas Anies Rashid Baswedan, itu dulu waktu SMA dia ikut program AFS misalnya. Kemudian dia berangkat ke Amerika, setelah itu baru dia selesaikan SMA-nya di Yogyakarta, setelah itu baru kuliah di UGM, setelah itu baru kemudian kuliah di di Amerika S1, S2, S3, dan sekarang dia memimpin Jakarta dan kemudian memimpin Indonesia. Saya berpikir bahwa anak-anakku sekalian yang sekarang kita launching student talk ya, yang saya harapkan ini akan jadi culture, ya. Saya pernah punya murid Tiara namanya Septian Aryoseto. Sekarang dia komisaris di Bank BNI dalam usia 36 tahun. Dan itu kenapa dia bisa jadi komisaris dalam usia muda? Karena pada saat SMA dia sudah mewakili Indonesia dalam debat dalam bahasa Inggris di Johannesburg. Jadi pada saat SMA gitu ya. Dan dia juga juara lomba baca buku Cak Nur. Jadi kita memang harus menjadi orang-orang yang apa namanya yang terus maju, terus berkembang gitu ya. Apa yang dikatakan MC tadi bahwa kita harus bisa apa namanya berkomunikasi di era global ini. Salah satu kompetensi untuk bisa masuk dalam budaya global itu adalah public speaking. Jadi Anda harus bisa berbicara, Anda harus bisa berkomunikasi gitu ya. Dan untuk tidak ada orang hebat ketika mereka berhenti dan tidak bisa mengkomunikasikan apa yang dia miliki gitu. Kenapa Pak Anies Baswedan hebat? Karena komunikasinya bagus. Gitu ya. Saya juga kenal dengan Pak Sudirman Said. Mereka-mereka itu semua adalah aktivis pada saat sekolah. Mereka pengurus OSIS pada saat sekolah. Oleh sebab itu teruslah beraktivitas, teruslah apa namanya melakukan kegiatan-kegiatan positif gitu ya. Saya senang SMP sudah mulai masuk dalam kompetisi global dan tahun ini juga peminat yang masuk SMP cukup tinggi. Kalau SMA mungkin saya sampaikan kepada anak-anakku yang di SD nih ya. Jadi jangan lagi pilih sekolah di luar Bakti Mulia karena menurut saya rugi Anda tidak sekolah di Bakti Mulia di SMP atau SMA gitu karena sekolah kita terus melakukan improvement dan kemudian akan mencari model pendidikan yang terbaik. Jadi tidak ada sekolah yang lebih baik dari Bakti Mulia di Jakarta. Itu kata KPH Sekolah Bakti Mulia 400. Jadi saya bangga kalau Anda nanti semua masuk di SMP Bakti Mulia dan saya berjanji akan membuat SMP kita itu menjadi SMP terbaik di Jakarta. Oleh sebab itu saya dorong nanti Tiara, lakukanlah kegiatan nasional atau internasional gitu ya. Nanti akan saya undang tokoh-tokoh nasional gitu. Misalnya kayak Menteri Pariwisata Menteri Pariwisata sudah ya, misalnya Menteri Investasi ya Mas Bahlil gitu ya, kita bisa undang itu. Anda bisa berkomunikasi dengan mereka kan begitu. Jadi sebetulnya yang Anda pelajari di sekolah itu standar. Anda harus kemudian masuk dalam pembelajaran-pembelajaran yang lebih tinggi kualitasnya gitu. Jadi kalau belajar sama guru Anda itu sebetulnya standar minimal, standar maksimalnya Anda harus cari, Anda harus searching, ya. Anda harus berkomunikasi dengan siapapun. Itu. Sekolah yang hebat itu adalah sekolah yang menyediakan guru-guru yang hebat baik di dalam sekolahnya maupun di luar sekolahnya. Dan Bakti Mulia beda dengan sekolah-sekolah swasta lainnya. Ini bukan kampanye ya. Saya bukan juru kampanye, tapi saya yakin bahwa sekolah di sini ya dan hanya sekolah di sini Anda bisa berkomunikasi dengan orang-orang hebat di luar sana. Terima kasih. Billahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you so much, Pak. Thank you so much, Pak Sutrisna, for giving us an opening speech. And as you said, I believe students from Bakti Mulia 400 can be a global leader. And I also believe that we should always try to improve our public speaking. Now, I believe all of us is already wanting to meet the winners of this competition. Well then, the winner of the Science International at South Korea getting bronze medal was Akila Ramadhani from class 8 to Cambridge, Farisha Ramadina Muhaimin from class 8 to Cambridge, Alif Raditya Cahyoputro from 7 to Cambridge, and Narela Asya Shadina from 7 to Cambridge. Well, is Akila, Farisha, Alif, and Narela here?
Hello.
Hello. How are you all today?
Lovely.
Good. I see. Well, I heard that you prepared us a special presentation. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay, well then the time and place is yours.
Thank you, Kak Tiara. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Wabarakatuh.
Hello everyone, we are Team Beryllium from SMP Bakti Mulia 400 Lower Secondary School. Today we are going to show you about our research on the student camp. First of all, this event name is Asian Plus 3 Science Student Camp, which held on 8 until 16 January 2022, held by Science South Korean Ministry, and there is more than 300 participants from 11 countries. Wow! And our school team got the bronze medal for chemistry research. This event brings all together science enthusiasts from all over the country.
Now, let's talk about our experiment. The experiment was how much food coloring was in our beverage. From many options, we choose Nutrisari watermelon. And we used the warna makanan cap kupu-kupu. We can see that the apparatus that we use to measure the RGB value. On the next to it, we can see the app that we use to measure the values. And on the top, we can see one of us doing measuring the RGB value. Now, what is RGB value, you may ask? RGB value is basically all colors are always a mixture of these three colors: red, green, and blue. RGB. They are a mix. I see just a mix of these colors, and even your computer uses these three colors to display color on your computer, of course. To our experiments through it, we have concluded that each subset of Nutrisari semangka has 0.2% red food coloring. This was after rigorous testing, of course.
What's the challenge? Here are some of the challenges that we've experienced while we were on this event. Managing time. For example, like managing time for school, you're doing your homework, preparing for a test or studying for a test, and even extracurriculars. Conducted online. Conducted online is like going to the Zoom meetings on time or attending the Zoom meetings on time. Laboratory practical is preparing the tools for the experiments. What's our motivation? We love science. All of us love science and is very interested in it, and we want to know more and learn more about science. Makes our parents proud. Makes our parents proud. We want to make them happy, and when they're happy, we're also happy. It's also a way to show how grateful and thankful we are for them. Take part in international atmosphere. We want to know what it feels like to be in an international competition and to know the aura, the atmosphere. We also learn and experience what it feels like being in international competition.
Next, it's what's our target? So at first, we actually didn't have a target and we didn't know there will be like the prizes. So we actually just wanted to enjoy the experience. So that's why when we won bronze medal, we were actually very surprised and very, very thankful and happy. How can we get the bronze medal? So first is that we always actively participate in every meeting for about 9 days and on time. We also prepared for our researches very well so we can get the best researches we can. And we also have a very solid team. And that's it for the presentation. Thank you.
Thank you very much for presenting us. So I heard that you are going to ask the audience to join in on trying the experiment. Is that correct?
Yes, we are.
Oh, yes.
Well then, would you like to explain to the audience how to do it?
Yes, of course. Thank you, Katiara. So first, I think that guys should join in the experience for us and feel the experience for our student camp. So what you guys need to do is step 1, download Color Grab for Android or search Color Detector for iPhone. Jadi kalau HP kalian Android, kalian pakainya downloadnya Color Grab, dan kalau HP kalian iPhone, kalian search Color Detector. Ini logonya udah ada ya kalau kalian bingung.
Yes, so to the audience, maybe you can help to open Play Store or where in iPhone and download the app Color Grab or Color Detector.
Yes, kita tunggu ya. If you guys have any kesusahan download tes, silahkan tanya aja. Dan kan bisa lihat logonya di depan ya.
Yes, so while we wait for the audience to find the app and download it, I wanted to ask some question. And okay, is the available on Microsoft Store the app? I think the app is on your phone.
Yeah,
For easier
possibly a mobile device only.
Yes, you only can download it on your iPad or your phone.
Okay. Akila, while we wait for the audience to download, I wanted to ask you, how did your parent react when you won bronze medal?
Of course, my parents are very proud of me, and because I rarely win international competitions, and I'm also very proud of myself and my teammates for having succeeded in passing the challenges in the event and winning the championship.
I see. How about you, Narala?
My parents were very proud of me. They were very proud because I don't really join much competitions, like in international competitions. I rarely join. So they were very proud and happy for me.
Yes, that I feel like all of your parents very proud. Okay, well then, shall we move to step 2, because I feel like we've given enough time for the audience to download it.
Yes,
Maybe?
I do think we should next.
Okay, so if you guys already downloaded, so step 2 is you guys pick like the camera picture, and then you photo or place your camera to any object, taruh kamera kalian di objek apapun di depan kalian. Terus kalau udah dapat colornya, kalian pencet save. And then kalau udah, kalian pencet ini tanda checklist di atas, and then just click the color, and then nanti RGB code-nya bakal muncul. Dan yang ini app-nya cuman untuk yang di iPhone ya, yang Android bakal dijelasin sama Akila abis ini.
Well then, Akila, would you like to explain the Android?
Oke, jadi untuk yang Android sebenarnya caranya hampir sama. Jadi pertama kalau udah download aplikasinya, dibuka aplikasinya, setelah itu kalian terserah mau pakai objek apa aja yang ada di depan kalian, terus arahin kameranya ke objek yang ada di depan kalian tersebut. Nah, dipasin, kalau udah pas, kalian klik lingkaran yang ini, yang kuning, yang ada di tengah screen kalian, diklik. Nah, itu color-nya udah automatically ke save di device kalian. Nah, setelah itu klik yang paint symbol. untuk ngelihat warna yang udah ke-save tadi.
Okay. Well, for the audience that is confused on how to do it, please tell in the chat box because because our friends here will love to tell you how to do it again. Well, while we wait for the audience to find an object, take a photo of it, I'm gonna ask you another question. And to the audience that wanted to ask some question as well, please put it in the chat box. So I wanted to ask, how did you feel on the competition, on the day of the competition? Ali?
How did we feel on the competition? Do we all agree that we were excited because both of us, all of us, clearly like science. Uh, yeah, we all like science, so we were very excited to join this science-oriented competition slash event. And although it was a little tiring, we persevered because, yeah, as we have explained earlier, we like science. You guys agree?
So you were tired and nervous, but because you love science, you just that kept
Push
you
through.
going.
Yes, I just pushed through.
Okay. Well, then someone asked what was the app name. It was Color Grab or Color Detector. Color Detector is for the iPhone and Color Grab is for the Android.
Yes, here there is on the screen. You guys can see it. And if you guys still kebingungan on how to do it, please just ask it on the chat or just open your mic. We will love to answer a question.
Okay. So let's give it another minute maybe. There's a question from Kayla. Kayla asks, in your opinion, what is the importance of science education in the present world and why we should study it? Anyone want to help me answer? Farisha?
Okay, for me, science education is important for the world because for me, one of the things you can do to explore more about the world is by using science because you can, that's just example, you can find more things about the world and you can just know more.
I'm sorry, Farisha, I think you're muted.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, so let me repeat. For me, it is important for the world because one of the things you can do for the world, knowing more about the world, is by using science. So,
Yeah, I agree. Science does involves a lot in the world, especially especially it's going to more it's all about science in the world, I would say.
yeah.
Okay, well then, shall we move to step 3? I guess you can say. So to the people that already downloaded the app, I think that you can do this. Narala, do you wanna help?
Yes, after you do if you take a photo of your object and there's like the RGB on it, you capture a result or you screenshot it. After you screenshot it, you can scan this QR code that is in the share screen, or you can click the link on the chat box.
Oke, jadi untuk audiens hasil-hasilnya di screenshot ya. Di screenshot dan nanti dimasukin link yang ada dikasih di chat box atau tadi QR code-nya. Nah, itu yang sama Miss Mita sudah di-send. Oke. Hasilnya kayak tadi screenshot, Lalu dimasukin ke link tersebut dengan nama, kelas, dan objek yang dipilih untuk captionnya ya.
Yes, you can also scan it on the screen kalau misalnya kalian nggak bisa pencet linknya with your phone. Tinggal di-scan.
Oke. Nah, sekarang kita mungkin bisa buka Padletnya kali ya untuk melihat hasil teman-teman kita. Okay, so when you open the Padlet, there you could upload a picture and put a caption on it. If you have any
And
question,
don't
please
forget,
don't
put your
hesitate
name
to
in class.
ask. Yeah, okay, so while we wait for our friends to upload their image to Padlet, there was another question from Sai. She asked, what was the process? Have you feel any burnout or tired by doing the experiment, sorry? And if you did, how did you cheer yourself up? Maybe Alif, do you want to help answer it?
Sorry, what was the question? One of my parents was calling me.
They asked, did you feel burnout while doing the experiment or tired? And if you did, what did you do to cheer yourself up?
Okay, so there could be a different answer for the others, but personally, the job was really that taxing on like physically. It just was a little mentally taxing. So yeah, mostly we didn't feel well. I didn't feel any burnouts, but I don't know about you guys. It was mostly about measuring it, so we had to do a lot of calculation and not much physical labor.
Okay. Well, we already see two people putting it on their Padlet. Well, first is Sai from class 10 Cambridge 2. Akila, what do you think of their object and their result here?
It's cool.
Yeah.
Warnanya beragam banget.
Yeah. A lot of blue and a bit of green, I think that's. So they use a bag of chitato, a chiki. Okay, well then next here there is a pencil case from Humaira from class 8-1. What do you think of the result, Farisha?
Wow, the object is definitely real nice. I can see a lot of blue and pink, and yeah, it's actually really nice. But
Yeah, it's a very cute color.
yes,
Yeah, okay, well
So
there is
guys,
also
sorry.
from
Apparently, some got a little bit lost. And can you repeat the process and can you show the QR code again? Yeah, someone got a little bit lost.
oh, okay, so you can someone that was a bit lost. You can use the Padlet link in the chat.
yes, you can just click it and then just post it, or you can scan it here on the screen. You can see.
Yes. Is it okay now, Juneta?
Udah bisa belum?
Okay. Well, wait, yeah, okay. While we help, and the others, if you're still wanting to know, the app is Color Detector for Android and Color Graph for iPhone. Okay, so there was another question from Azila. They asked, how did you guys stay motivated and stay unified as a team? It's a very nice question here. Narala, do you want to help answer?
Yes, sure. How do we say motivated? I mean, all of us were very excited and was very how do I say this? The entire like competition and the entire event was just really fun overall. So I feel like the event was just kind of so fun that all of us were kind of automatically motivated. And since all of us was in a team and all of us were just like really, I guess kayak apa dedikasi terus antusias dan bertanggung jawab, jadi kita kayak ya apa kayak kerjain aja gitu lah, kayak bermotivasi gitu.
Okay, well, then there is also here a Padlet from Nohan Prayatasini from class 4A. Actually, do you think we should call Nohan here and ask him?
Yes, sure.
Nohan, are you there? Do you want to open mic and talk?
Yes, I'm here.
Hello, Nohan. So, how did you do the? How did you feel when you joined and trying the color grab?
I'm feel happy. I'm exciting. I'm excited.
Okay. So, what was the object that you chose?
I'm choose my pegangan lemari.
Ah, yeah. The color didn't really look like a draw pegangan lemari. Is it? Was it? I think it was more a yellow and orange. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lemari, pegangan lemari.
Yeah. The color is very interesting. I thought it was more brown, but I guess brown has in RGB would be more orange and yellow. Is that correct, Alif?
Yes.
That would be right.
All right then. Thank you, Nohan, for participating. It was very cool, the object. It was unthinkable, actually.
Thank you so
Yeah. Okay. Well, then think that I think that could be the last one, or maybe we can call one more. Maybe.
Yeah, sure. Let's call one
That would
more.
be good.
Farisha, why don't you choose? Which one?
Okay, let's see. I think that Tristan's colors are really nice. Let's see what.
Yeah, it is.
Let's call Tristan.
Tristan from class 7-2. Hello, are you there?
Yes, Tristan.
Hello, Tristan.
Yes.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine.
Well then, Farisha chose you. Do you want to tell us what was your object?
My object was my bed.
Your bed.
I'm sitting in my bed. Yes, and the color is supposed to be gray, but the color is not that accurate.
Okay, it was not accurate. Maybe it was because the RGB. I think that could happen. That has different color. Do you think so, Narala?
Yes, I think it's because of the RGB. That can happen.
Yeah, okay. Well, thank you, Tristan. I hope you had a fun time trying the experiment, I guess you can say. Well, then, let's move on to more of a Q&A section, maybe we can say. Thank you very much for all of the Padlet that you just put it in. I mean, it was very great. Everything has very like colorful color. And the object, I believe, everything was very unique. Thank you everyone for participating. Well then, if you have any question for Akila, Alif, Narala, or Farisha, you can put it on the chat box. And I already see a lot of question here.
Yes, there is a picture of questions.
Yeah. Okay, here's a question from Akila Amaragani. So she asks, from this point, Do you want to join more future project or competition? Maybe Akila can help. Oh wait. Oh, your name is the name is the same. Akila, do you want to help answer?
Sure.
So the question was, do you have any future project or competition that you want to join?
Well, sekarang aku belum tahu. Mungkin nanti kalau ada kesempatan lagi aku bakal join supaya menambah pengalaman baru dan juga ilmu baru pastinya.
How about everyone else? Alif, Narala, yes? Or
Yeah, I would agree with Akila. The main purpose of joining these
Yes.
events, we are learning and gaining experience.
Yeah.
And doing another
Yeah.
one could learn us more, which is always good.
yeah, more experience. It would be nice. Don't hesitate, just join in. Okay, so there's also a question from Melodia. She asks, what do you think is the benefit of learning science based on your opinion? Varisha, do you want to help answer?
Well, yes, of course. Well, as I said, science makes you like can help you know more about the world, and it also can make you go to schools. I mean, like if you have interest in science, you can go to science school. But mostly, yeah, you can know more about the world with science.
Mm. So there's also Kirsha Dia Nabil asks, was making the app stressful? Did you guys made an app or
Oh, no,
No,
sadly
you
we didn't
didn't.
make the app.
so the app was already in the Play Store.
Yeah,
It's
someone
already
else made
provided.
it.
Yes. Okay.
It was pretty good.
Okay. There's also another question from Nohan Prayatasini. He asks, if you study science, you usually do experiment. Have you ever run out of ideas? Ooh, that's interesting. Anyone want to help me answer this?
Yeah, I can help. So apparently for this type of event, we actually have udah ada tugas yang diberikan dari guru Koreanya. Jadi kita cuma tinggal mengerjakan gitu. Tapi I mean if there are more events soon that yang nggak dikasih tugas, maybe kita semoga sih nggak pernah run out ya.
Yeah, I feel like science is very vast and there's a lot of things I think we can research. And he also asks, what kind of experiment have you done? Any fun experiment that you done before this maybe? Alif, do you wanna help answer?
Sadly, because of the current situation, since yeah, because at home it's already pretty crowded here. No, I have not done any experiments. I don't know about you guys. The eighth graders, especially, you may have conducted some other experiments that I don't know. Let's see if any other person here in this
Any
group,
other
like the eighth
maybe have
graders,
tried?
maybe have conducted a unique experiment.
Akila or Narella or Farisha, have you done other experiment before this?
No, actually, I have never done any other experiments before this. So this was like the first time I ever done like a science experiment.
Oh, was this everyone first try doing an experiment?
I've actually done experiments before, but it's usually only for like school projects. So I've never really done like a real professional one, I could say.
I
Yeah,
mean,
same.
it's
That's mostly like that since, well, there is science in school, so
still.
most of the projects we do are also related to school. Yeah, I've
I
not like
see.
done any, let's just say, just out of the blue, just do it experiment.
Mm. Is there any experiment that you wanted to try? Maybe that you've seen on the internet or you've heard that you just, I think I want to try that. Is there anyone maybe?
I actually really want to try an experiment that I think went viral waktu itu. It was like this elephant toothpaste experiment. I actually want to try that, but I still don't know how, and I feel like it's gonna make a lot of mess, and my parents gonna be mad at me.
I see. Okay. Well, then there's a lot of more question here coming in, and it is from Let's see. Myra from class 6D Cambridge. They are wondering, did you face any trial or error, maybe while doing the experiment? Maybe Akila wants help. Answer? The trial and
Yes,
error, maybe.
kita pernah kayak mengalami error atau kesalahan gitu, jadi kita harus berulang kali gitu. Aku izin cerita dikit ya. Jadi pas kita lagi buat eksperimen yang student camp itu, jadi kita pakai timbangan, tapi timbangannya itu ternyata nggak berfungsi. Jadi besoknya lagi kita harus balik lagi ke lab buat ngulang lagi. Terus ternyata ya alhamdulillah akhirnya bisa, dan akhirnya kita bikin video lagi. Kita berapa kali ngulang ya waktu itu? 3 kali.
Banyak sih, dan sempat warnanya itu kegelapan.
Iya bener.
Jadi kita mengurangin lagi, tapi videonya kita nggak ganti, cuman warnanya kita tambahin, kita kurangin.
Iya.
Yeah, at one point we just, for some reason, the first one, which was like around 10% food coloring, it was already dark red, and after the second one, it didn't read anything else except black. So we were like extremely confused there. It literally read nothing except black.
I see. So there was trial and error.
There's trial and error and everything.
Yeah. Well, I hope that answered your question, Myra. And Nohan wanted to ask again. He asked, when did you do the experiment for the first time? Maybe he is asking your first ever experience for like school projects, just even as a small one. Maybe Farisha, you want to answer?
Well, I actually forgot my first experiment, but I'm pretty sure it's maybe kindergarten or something. There are kindergarten projects, so I did a science project with my friends.
Okay. Kindergarten. That's a very long time. I don't think I even done an experiment in kindergarten. Well, Kayla here asked another question. She asked advice for people who don't like science, and what are your biggest goal? Is it to be a scientist? Is everyone here want to be a scientist? Alif, do you want to answer?
Someone just said no, they don't want to be scientists in chat. So well, that answers one of the questions right there. Yeah, multiple people don't want to be scientists. And if you don't like, what was the question again? Sorry.
What is the advice for people who don't like science, and what is your biggest goal? And she asked, is it to be a scientist?
For people who do not like science, it's okay. Many people have different likings and such. For our advice on, if you don't like science, pursue what you like, don't what you don't like. And yes, I would like to be a scientist one day.
Ooh, scientist. Do you know what type of scientist?
For now, I just want to be scientist, but no specialization, like no which one yet. So yeah, I'm still thinking about it.
Okay. How about, well, I want to say yes to people that don't like science. You don't have to force yourself to like science. Personally, I don't really like social. I honestly don't really like US, but there's nothing really wrong with not liking science. Just pursue what you love, I would say. So I wanted to ask here to Narala, Farisha, and Akila, what's your goal? I mean, Alif said he wants to be a scientist, but do you three also want to be a scientist, or no?
I actually do want to be a scientist too. It's actually my dream to be a scientist. That's why I've been, joining contests, and it's actually pretty fun. So.
Okay. How about you, Akila?
Sebenarnya aku nggak pengen jadi scientist ya, aku lebih suka musik, tapi setelah aku lihat ada student camp kayak gini yang berbau-bau sains, mungkin aku bisa pengen jadi scientist atau mungkin bisa lebih suka sains.
I see. Music, that's very interesting. That's very lovely, actually. I wish I can play some music and all that. Narala, how about you? Do you want to be a scientist or you have something else that you want to be?
Aku sih sama kayak kakak Akila, aku tuh nggak mau jadi saintis, aku lebih suka emang ke musik. Tapi kalau misalnya tiba-tiba kayak di masa depan aku kayak pengen jadi saintis, ya boleh aja.
Yeah, well, anything as long as you like what you pursue and you want it to be, you believe in it and you love this subject, I think it's fine to pursue that. Okay. I'm okay with science, but I don't want to be scientist. That's fine. Everyone can be anything that they wanted. Terserah. Follow your dream. Well, then if anyone still have question, we still have around 4 minutes for Q&A, so you can still ask for more question. While we wait, I actually have a question. It's, why did you pick Nutrisari as your object of research? Maybe Narala want to help me answer.
Well, Aleph was the one who suggested us to use Nutrisari Semangka because it was the only thing that we have like in stock, and so we don't have to buy it in the store again. So we just use Nutrisari Semangka. That's why.
So for more convenience.
Yes,
That's
agreed. Convenience is one of the main reasons we chose it.
Okay. Well then, does anyone still have question? Because Q&A is still open here. Well, while we wait, I wanted to ask another question. Is that how do I say it? How did you feel yourself when you won the competition? Your parent was proud, yes, but how about yourself? How did you feel? Anyone want to answer?
Well, for me, I was actually really happy since, I mean, it's international, and I also didn't know there was, like prizes or medals. So I was very surprised and proud of myself and my team, obviously, and also proud and thankful for Miss Mita too for helping us.
Okay. So you actually didn't know there will be a bronze medal?
Yeah, at first we didn't know. But then towards the end, I knew.
Okay. How about the others? How do you feel when you won?
Similar. Happy when we won, since of course it's a large experiment involving multiple countries, that is, from all over the world, even to Europe. And the second feeling was a hard work, well deserved hard work, well done.
Yeah, it was you did, all of you did very well, I would say. Well, then maybe this is the last question. Is there anyone that you want to say thank you to, and is there any motivational words that you want to tell your friends? Maybe anyone want to help me? Maybe. Okay.
I want to say thank you. First of all, thank you for everyone that has been participating. And then I want to say thank you too for my team and my Miss Mita for helping us go through this event. So
Yes. That's very lovely. And Narala, you want to say anything maybe to motivate your friends?
Yeah, sure. I want to say thank you to Kak Fakisha, Papa Akilas, and Alif. Thank you for always helping me if I was like confused, if I didn't know something. And I also want to thank you to my friends from class 7, 8, and 9 for participating, joining, and listening to this event or to the seminar or student talk. And for motivational words, well, if you don't like science, just don't do it. If you don't want to become a scientist, just don't do it. Just do whatever you want, pursue whatever you want, and just try. Just do it practically.
Yes, there's no wrong in wanting to try something new. Okay, well then, sadly, this is the end of our time. Thank you very much to Akila, Alif, and Nara and Farisha, already given their time to join the student talk show.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, well then, next we will have a special speech from our lovely science teacher, Mr. Eddie. Hello, Mr. Eddie. Are you there?
Yeah, thank you, Tiara.
Hello, sir. Well, the
Um,
time and place is yours.
yeah, thank you. Let me, my microphone, I think, is a second. Yeah, can you hear me, Tiara?
Yes, yes, I can hear
Okay.
you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Tiara. It's such a lovely conversation, actually, and it's interesting. You mentioned a bit about scientists, and actually, there is one slide here that I can show you why our country actually need more scientists. I can show you why. So I'm happy actually when Alif, yeah, when Akila, yeah, and Varisha and also Narela said that they want to be scientists, probably want to be scientists later in the future. I'm quite happy with that because our country, Indonesia, need more of that. Yeah. So, thank you, Tiara. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I want to use this occasion to congratulate our student, Alif, uh, Varisha, Akila, and Narela, yeah, to join the international competition. I understand it took hard work, it took dedication to prepare for such a competition. So congratulations once again. And I really hope other students will follow their steps. Yeah, and this is also to encourage everybody. If Alif, Barisha, Narela, and Akila can do it, I think you all can do it. Yeah, any national or international competition can be done. Yeah. Before I begin the presentation, let me introduce myself first. My name is Edi Hermawan. I teach physics in SMP Bakti Mulia 400 in SMP 2 uh, for Cambridge classes. I'm looking forward to see you all in SMP and also in SMR. In this occasion, I would like to present to show the importance of science and technology in our society. So let me share the screen. Wait a second. Ah, okay. Wait a Yeah, here. Okay, so let me start from the first slide. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So the importance of science and technology in our society. We need to understand that science and technology are very related. Technology is the application of scientific knowledge for practical purposes. Yeah, especially in industry. So cars is technology, mobile phones that we are using is technology because this is the application of knowledge or science about wave, about the way we communicate and we make into a device. Cars, also ships and planes are technology. Even books, yeah, paper like this, yeah, is also technology. Yeah, because we use our science, our knowledge, how about fiber technology to make paper. So paper itself is the technology. And we understand that the importance of science and technology in our modern life. Actually, if we take science and technology in our modern life, there is no modern life. Yeah, there is no comfort anymore. There is no electricity. You know, there is no mobile communication. So you can imagine. This is just first three slides only to give you a picture about the how science actually changed our life. Science changed the way we commute. Yeah, long time ago, we need to go to another place. We take horse cart. Now we take cars, or we take motorbike. Yeah, and then technology changed the way we communicate in 1960, 70, 80, even up to 1990s. People still use letter. I think many of you never write letters. When I was in high school, I write letters, yeah, to my cousins, to my friends. Yeah, I send postcards, yeah, with a stamp. So now we don't have that. So now if we just want to want to call someone, we just take a mobile phone. If we want to talk with our parents, we take only a few seconds. Long time ago, it takes weeks just to hear something from our beloved ones. Yeah. And then science changed the way we travel. Long time ago, if we want to go to Tanah Suci, to Saudi Arabia, it took 2 months. Yeah, 2 months, or maybe a month. Yeah, to Saudi Arabia. Now it took only a few hours, maybe 6 hours from Jakarta to Jeddah. Yeah, so you can imagine this is technology. Yeah, and aeroplane is technology. By applying what we know about pressure, we can put ourselves in the sky. And then science actually can help us to be more independent as a nation. So that's the reason why we need to learn science, natural science, social science, and also about arts and also languages. So it's not only natural science, but other science also important. Yeah, and science actually can in the previous slide we say that we should be independent as a nation. This is the example. For example, by embracing science, actually it can help us to grow more food, so we can be self-sufficient. Yeah, there are many things that we need to grow now. For example, like soybeans, we still import from Brazil, we still import from United States. Why? If we have local soybeans, why we don't trust with our local varieties? Yeah, and by having more scientists in agriculture, in botany, we can do that. Yeah, technology also can help us build better city. This is Jakarta nowadays, the one on the left, yeah, with so many cars polluting our air. But maybe in the future, with better infrastructure, and maybe the next governor can have build better transportation system. We can travel anywhere with MRT, with Transjakarta, or with maybe next time we will have underground. Who knows? Yeah. So in the future, next generation will use more public transportation. This is the future. Yeah. And so how can we do that? How can we use
Mr.
science?
Eddie,
Yeah.
sorry, I think your slide is kind of freezing.
Say it again.
Your slide is freezing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Which one
Okay,
is
it's
this?
already moved now.
Okay, where was the last slide?
Um, I think it's fine to just continue it, sir.
Okay, so let me put it here, yeah. Okay, sorry for that. Okay. Yeah, are we okay here now? Can you see the way forward?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what's the way forward? How can we use science and technology to build our country? One of the way, we should have more young people studying STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts. Yeah, and math. So we can have more scientists, engineers, doctors, technopreneur, or other professionals. We need them. Yeah, we need this. Yeah, we cannot depend building our nation from foreign workers. We don't want that. Yeah, although we need, yeah, some companies need foreign workers, but the core one, yeah, to build our country, we should have our own professional. So we need more scientists. Yeah, we need more engineers. We need more doctors and other professionals. And not only that, we need to adapt and develop technology appropriate to our local conditions. So it's not everything from outside is appropriate for our country, because we have different climate, we have different culture, we have different custom. So we need to have people who understand this. And the reason why we need more professionals, we need more scientists and engineers, is because of this one here. Can you see, Tiara, the Global Innovation Index? Can you see on your screen now?
No, sir.
Okay. So,
Okay, now we can see it, sir.
okay. So here we have Global Innovation Index. This index actually released by one organization called World Intellectual Property Organization, the one who deals with patents. Yeah. So Global Innovation Index ranks the nation according how innovative the countries are. So the higher your positions in this index, it means that that country is more innovative. There are more innovation comes from that country. Let's see our position on the right side. Our position is number 87. This is from last year. We are behind Kenya and Uzbekistan, and we are in number 87. We're not even in top 50. Yeah, so it means that the innovation that comes from our country is less compared to other countries above above us. Yeah, so it means that the patents that come from Indonesia, there are less patents. There are less inventions from Indonesia. Less invention means we are not so innovative as a country. So this is why, yeah, in the future we need to have more engineers. We need to have more scientists. Let's see number one here. We have Switzerland. Number one, Switzerland doesn't have so much natural resources. They have many mountains. They have Alps on their background, yeah, but they don't have natural resources. But they can sell their innovation. They can sell their products. Comes from their intellectual properties, what they have invented in Switzerland, and they sell that. So instead of selling natural resources, they sell their innovations. So one of the indicator of a developing country, they don't just sell their natural resources. Their natural resources just for them. Yeah. And then let's take a look. Number 8, our neighbor, Singapore. Singapore doesn't have natural resources. They don't even have fresh water to drink. They buy from Malaysia. Yeah, but look at this. They are number 8. They are selling products based on their innovation. And how can they do this? Because they have more scientists. Yeah, they have more engineers. They have more graduates in engineering and in science major. So I'm happy actually to hear when Alif said that he wants to be engineer, yeah, scientist. We need more of that. Yeah. So this global innovation index can be an indicator what we should do in the future. Now, so last slide here, just to emphasize what we have before. So what's next then? Tiara, can you see it's changing, the slide?
Yes, what's
Yeah,
next?
so in the future, we need more young people to study STEM. Yeah, to study science, technology, engineering, arts including social science, including languages, including art, yeah, the art, and math. And we need more students to join science competition. Why? Just like Varisha said, Yeah, when they join the competition, they can meet, they can see other people from other countries, so they can share information, they can exchange information, they can level what they know with their students, and that and with that they know what should we learn more, so we can compete with other students from other countries. So we really need to have more uh, students to join our competition. And in Bhakti Mulya, actually, we will encourage more students to join science competition. Just for information here, in SMP and in SMA, we have great laboratories. We have international standard laboratory for physics, for chemistry, for biology. So learning science in SMP and SMA, not just learning science by books. No, we don't do that. Yeah, we have activities in the lab. We make experiment in the lab. We will have almost 50-50 by activity in the class and in the lab. So I just want to encourage everyone here. I have one question there before that I don't. One of the students said he doesn't like science. What should they do? And actually, this Varisha actually gave such a good suggestion here. We have to see that science gives us opportunity to learn about the world around us. So if you don't like science, okay, but just study science so you can explain the natural phenomenon around you. So actually, science can give us clues what's going on around us. So if you, even you don't want to be scientist or engineer, but I think you should love science. And but because by learning science, actually we know what's going on with our body, with the air around us, with the sky, with the sun, with everything. So although you don't want to be scientist, although you don't want to be engineer, please, if you don't understand the subject in science, ask your teacher. I don't understand this. Explain again. Yeah. So hopefully you can start to like science. Yeah. Okay. Maybe that's all for me. Yeah. So I would like to encourage everyone, and also for our untuk adik-adik yang ada di SD, ya, di SMP dan di SMA kami punya lab yang cukup bagus, ya, yang standar internasional untuk belajar fisika, kimia, dan biologi. Jadi belajar sains di SMP dan fisika nggak hanya belajar dari buku, tapi kita akan melakukan eksperimen di lab. That's it. Thank you very much. That's it from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Mr. Eddie, for the speech. And I believe, yes, science is very important. As you explained, we in Indonesia, we need more scientists to help us to be more independent. Okay, so next there will be a closing statement from our friend Farisha.
Okay, thank you so much, Katiara, for giving me a chance to talk. So I'm Farisha and aku yang mewakili tim, and we want to say thank you to Bu Rika and then our homeroom teacher, Bu Dewi and Bu Diah, and also want to say thank you to all the teachers in SMP, especially Lau Shifini and Miss Mita, who helped us prepare for the presentation. And also want to say thank you to the parents for allowing us to join this competition. And once again, thank you so much for your support and prayers.
Thank you, Farisha, for the closing statement. That was very lovely. And this is all for our event today. Sadly, we can meet again in the next student talk show. And like Farisha said, I think we all should say thank you to our teachers from Bakti Mulia 400 for their support. I don't think any of us could be doing any of this without your help and guidance. And we are very lucky to have you as our teacher. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will always bless us all. And I think we should remind ourselves that our grades within all of this achievement, like it does not define us. every step in our journey, it always counts, and the end result is something that I guess you can say gods can determine. But at the same time, nothing will happen if we don't initiate the starting point. We should always try to take more opportunities, such as competition like this. It doesn't have to be an international level, it doesn't have to be a national level, it could just be a small competition in your neighborhood. That's fine, because it can give us experience, and also can help us learn a lot and help us for the future. I believe all of us can be a winner, and we could all be a global leader in our life, and I think we all can achieve something that is much, much more greater. So, I am Tiara Salsabila. See you again in the next student talk show. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, and I will give it back to our MC, Diandra.
Okay, Kak Tira. Thank you for the great conversation. Now we all know how wonderful it is to study science. I love science too. Now we are already at the end of the session. I have to say goodbye. Thank you for your kind attention. Enjoy your weekend and see you in the next session. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye. Have a great weekend.
Bye. See you later.
Colorful Flowers by Tokyo Music Walk. You and I by
Feel like you're doing the work of 4 people? With Monday.
Jadi nggak sepi. Oke, udah sudah. Assalamualaikum sekalian. Luar biasa. Ya, makasih buat MC kita yang luar biasa dari SD ya, Diandra. Ya, makasih ya Diandra ya. Lalu acara yang luar biasa, anak-anak SMP juga luar biasa. Terima kasih Bu Rike.